to Creative Pages with Catherine. I'm Catherine. I am a little bit jet lagged this morning, but I wanted to introduce both the Riveting and Sydney Scenes collection to you all. I've been on the Eastern time for a little bit, and now I'm back on the West Coast, and whew, it was a bit of a whirlwind trip. I had a lot of early and late flights somehow. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I'm back and live with all of you. And getting to introduce this collection means I can film my sketch with me for these. And I'm not sure I'm going to use the sketchbook for these. I think I may actually dig a little deeper or pull out a different sketch to work with so that way I have more to continue with the 101 sketchbook challenge. I don't know. We'll see. Drop me a comment and let me know if you like seeing a sketch from the 101 sketchbook challenge with the Sketch With Me series with the new collections, or if I should go off script a little bit and find something from our blog to work with. We have a lot of sketches on there as well that didn't make the sketchbook. So who knows, and who knows what creative memories might come out with later this year. But, you know, it's still early in the year. We can work it out. There's still a whole lot more sketches to go. I have quite a few more coming out soon, as well on Sundays and Thursdays is when those are coming out. So I hope you will check out my YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button and check out my journey with that challenge. But y'all are waiting to see the new collection, so let me get things switched over here and we'll take a look. Okay. Surprise, I also have the new card pod that just came out as well. This one is so cute. It matches the other rainbow dot products, but this one is a bit larger. So it has the green inside. It comes with the divider tabs, so you can use this pod for anything you want. It even comes with some of the tabs pre-labeled, or some stickers that you can add to your tabs that are pre-labeled, and they also have some that you can write in your own as well. And these are not paper. These are that really nice heavy plastic. What do they call it? Probably polypropylene or something. I don't know. Jet lag is going to be it's been my theme for the last 2 weeks. So this little divider in here is adjustable. It has Velcro on the inside, and there is a piece you put into the bottom to keep it sturdy. So I would love to hear what you all are using your pods for. If you don't have one, I do have my Creative Memory shopping link with this video, and I would love to be your advisor. You can ask me questions. I would love it if you shopped with me. I do give away monthly prizes for the people who do shop with me. So let's get into some of the collections. I'm going to wait to, I know you all can see that, but I'm going to wait to talk about that a minute too, because I have a little surprise for that one as well. Okay, Sydney Scenes has a companion. They have an extra large frame, which I didn't actually get. I forgot to order it, but they do have a sticker sheet that comes with it. It's a single sheet sticker of stickers, and the paper pack is a 6-pack that comes with it. And for this one, we have our coordinating cardstocks. I love that the company's doing that now. It makes it so easy. And I have a word sheet with the orange words that reflect Sydney, Australia, and they have, it's pretty much all Sydney and Australia on our word sheet here. It's an orange sheet. Flip it over and we have a sheet that has gulls on it, so seagulls. And that one's a little bit harder to see because our seagulls are white as well. This one is called Opera House because I guess it has a geometric pattern. It's called Geometric Opera House. And I think this must be what the Opera House roof must look like up close. I haven't actually been there. I've been to New Zealand, but not to Sydney or to Australia for that matter. So it is going to be interesting working with these. This one is called Flowers and Floral. And we have some ocean waves, or waves, I guess, if you will. This is this one up close. And finally, this one is just called Sydney Scenes, but to me, it looks like a beach scene coming into like a hammock or something. So here you go. It has just some different colors of water and sand. And, you know, this collection really coordinates nicely with even our seaside or our serene waters collection, but also our Florida scenes. And actually, the orange flowers, one of the places on the East Coast I was just at was Florida. And on the East Coast, we get a lot of, I believe they're the bougainvillea trees that bloom, and a lot of them have orange flowers. So this is very familiar to me. I grew up in Florida, in Miami, and so, you know, you don't have to use this just for Sydney. You can use some of this for some of our coastal communities here in the US or Canada or wherever you are. So you don't have to limit a paper collection based on what the name on it is. On our sticker sheet, I mean, we do have a boat, a beach day. We have some more of the gulls. I mean, what beach doesn't have seagulls on it? And the sticker sheet is only $3 on my website. So there we go. The Sydney Scenes, it is a 6-sheet paper pack. So it is one of our more mini paper packs. Now, on to the Riveting collection. Let me put that down a minute. Okay. This one has a whole lot of dark colors with it. Our coordinating cardstocks are primarily in our dark hues here. And I love that they put those again on the cover sheet for it. We're going to start with a little bit of paper. And it's crinkle paper, but it's paper on our paper. Which kind of seems a little ironic since we're working with paper and there's a sheet that mimics paper, but it's kind of cool. It's almost like a newsprint sort of color scheme to it. And then on the back, we have tape measure. So this one mimics our tape measures for all those handy projects around the house. I believe that's what this collection is coordinating with. But you know what? Sometimes you take the kids to that big box store and they go and do those Saturday morning projects. You could use this paper pack with that as well. This one is hexagons. I believe it's also bolts. I'm pretty sure it was either I know there's a nuts and bolts paper and there's a hexagon paper, and I believe this was the hexagon. So we'll find out as we go through the pack, and I will make the correction coming up. This one is blueprints. This is what I get for being jet lagged and doing this, right? So this one has a whole lot of house blueprints. So you can tell that the designers were thinking about home improvement projects when they designed this collection. This one is a wood tone. To me, it reminds me of plywood. It's just called wood, but my dad loves sheets of plywood, and boy, I've seen a lot of those. And that's what it reminds me of. We next have a diagonal stripe page on the back side of that one. And I don't know if the camera is capable of picking it up, but there are just some really interesting little design elements between the diagonal lines on this page. It's a series of really small dots, but it is an extra element to add some unique interest to our pages. I love it. we have dark wood as our next page. Doesn't this remind you of the old paneling coming out of so many houses? Maybe if I put it this way, 70s. Okay. And then on the back side, this one is pegboard. This one I can see having some fun with. So maybe on my sketch with me, I don't know. We'll see what strikes me with whatever sketch I pick up. Don't forget to leave me a comment to let me know what y'all want to see with that. And plaid. So we have a green plaid this time. Here's nuts and bolts. So the other one was hexagon, and this one is the nuts and bolts. That one just looks like bolts too. Let me grab that one back if I can find it in my stack here. It's on the other side of blueprints. So here we go. There you go. Side by side. And then we have metal. So I'm guessing more closer to sheet metal. But those metals do get scratched up, don't they? And so they added that extra interest to our metal sheet. And finally, tools. So kind of fun. Maybe some of these will show up on our pegboard. You never know. And here's where you have the nails and the saws. And it probably would help if I held it up the correct direction. Yeah, jet lag's fun. Okay. My favorite, as always, the mat pack. Let's go ahead and do a quick flip through. We have our 4x6 mats here. Living through a home renovation is like living in the wild. We have the DIY time, eat, sleep, renovate, repeat. Oh, just when I thought I was going to get that flip over to go up and down, I flipped it the wrong direction. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, that one's really, really fun journal box. Here we go. And a little bit of duct tape coming in on that one. Some staples here. I love the attention to detail that they add to these. And here are our 4.5 by 6.5 mats. We all know I use a lot of these formatting my photos on my pages. I love them. And I love how they've incorporated bricks and some more wood elements and our metals again. A little bit of green maybe to go with our plaid page. Some wood shavings. And a whole lot of extra. Oh, I've seen so much of this in my time too. The metal with the pattern on it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we also have, and I'm going to go ahead and pull these over real quick. We have 2 new tools with this collection. One is the handheld 1-hole punch. This will punch a 1/4-inch hole. And then we also have the decorative border punch that has hand tools on it. And this one, you're going to basically, it's a punch out punch. You're going to wind up with a hammer, a wrench, a screwdriver, and pliers as your little confetti pieces from this punch. The thing that I was going to say with these, I'm going to do a short and demo these for you. I really enjoyed demoing the 2 new punches that came out with our last collection, This Life. And there's a short on my YouTube channel with that. Can't remember if I did a reel for that one as well or not, but it'll definitely be on my Creative Pages with Catherine YouTube. So there's that. Let's see what else comes with this collection. Oh, our embellishments are next. Here we go. So I love this. Our enameled pieces are nuts and bolts. And I put it with the white thing behind it because it had a little bit of, oops, because they put it so it sticks to the back part of the packaging. And maybe that was easier to see. Here, how's about if I actually just put it with the white behind it? It's still a little shiny, but there you go. You get the idea for those. So cute. That comes in our embellishment pack. And here are our embellishments that come in the pack. I have 2 boards of embellishments I will hold up close for you all so you can see them and what comes in the pack. All right, what do y'all think so far? This is really a fun collection. I know well, I don't say that about every collection, do I? I like this one. I think maybe because my dad did so much DIY while I was growing up and I would help him do a lot of it. Our sticker sheets here, we have the one with the more pictures, but we also do have a couple of sayings on this sheet as well. This one is our second sheet, is typically our saying sheet, which it is, but they added a couple to our initial sheet. And then of course we have our border stickers. We have, looks like our measuring tape, paint, and some hazard tape here as well. What else do I have here? I think that is the end of the riveting collection. It is. Okay. And I wanted to take a minute because I know I talked a little bit about the Simple Life page kits, and then I am doing a monthly class, a virtual class with these that you can find on my website, the www.creativepageshub.com. I am getting ready to add a quarterly class for those who are not close to me and would like to pay essentially how do I say this? Pay a more economical rate for the class where I will purchase the 3 months of kits and then ship them out to you, and we will do the class on those 3 kits at a time. And if you sign up by a certain time, I will also include the advisor only little embellishment enameled stickers. And there's a pop-up on this one that goes with the first kit. Of course, I forgot to order the second one, but I wanted to show you all these a little bit closer. And I do also have a video on my Facebook page, Creative Pages with Catherine, showing the second kit. But essentially each one of these kits comes with a instruction sheet for a double-sized page. You'll notice the paper looks a little bit different than our standard paper. So essentially you work with this side up on your page, and our third sheet that comes in the pack has numbers on the back. And it's better to have a trimmer, a 12-inch trimmer, to do these because it's a lot easier to get to these lines. But you can use a pair of scissors to cut these apart, and you can see the front side of this paper looks a little bit different than most of our standard pages because you can see this is piece number 3 that you're cutting out. And then you're going to look on your instruction sheet and see, oh, piece number 3 goes up here. This is where it would go. So it also comes with a single sheet of stickers as well. And these are just $5.50 on my website. They're going to release them every month this year. So by the end of the year, we'll have 12 double page spreads. And I am offering a deal if you join me for the entire year. I'm going to give you a discount on an album cover and pages, pocket pages, because these are pages that you will slide into your album in a pocket page. It'll go in with the jeeping. I will do a short on that as well. So that way you all will understand what you will get at a discount and with your 12-month sign up with me to do your Simple Life page kit. But the signups are going to happen really quickly because we're almost at the end of January and we need to get through January's as well. So that's kit number 1. Kit number 2 is the one that has a video on my Facebook page. If you want to check that out, our CEO shared that with me. And you can see this one is a little bit more of a Valentine's theme. We have the sheet again that looks a little funny because it just is the way it already has kind of set for a banner that's on that one. I don't want to do this upside down, but I might because I haven't actually had a chance to put this together myself. This is the one we're cutting. Yep. So it has the numbers on the back, and then we have the hearts here. So you can see the hearts. coordinate across the 2 pages, and then we are going to cut our pieces to work, and we're even going to cut a couple of banners as well. So you can see that. And this one also has a sticker sheet, but it also has a coordinating little advisor exclusive embellishment that you will get if you sign up for either my quarterly or my annual class. I think I do have one still for my February class. I did it as a single month initially, and then in talking with people, it sounded like it would be easier if I ordered and shipped out the kits to everybody. So we'll do that. I am willing to do that. I just need to price it out and make sure what shipping will be to send out 3 of these kits at a time with the embellishment packs. But I hope y'all will join me and check that out on my website. Well, thank you all so much for joining me so early this morning. It's really early here on the West Coast, but apparently I'm still on Eastern time. So I will be getting together both the class pricing and have that up on my website, hopefully by the end of this weekend. And I am also going to be figuring out which sketch to do with Riveting and the Sydney scenes. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know if you want me to continue those in the 101 Sketchbook Challenge, or if you think maybe I should dig out an extra one so we can have some more of the 101 Sketch Challenges with some of the other collections. Until next time.